Tonight we're staying at Under Canvas. Oh, there is a hospital at exit 65.
We're down at the Hoover Dam today right now. We're gonna... She's liking this trail. Hiking. This is the St George Tabernacle. We're gonna walk around it. It was built here before the temple was. It was in 1863, and it was in 1876 that construction that they opened it. You know, that they finished it and opened it. Miles Romney, which is a member of we know who the Romney family is. They're a huge family that's in the LDS church. He's the one that designed and helped build this church, so the tabernacle. So we're going to do a walk around this because it was the original, but it was only used for public works and a few church services. And then they started while they were working on the temple. So this was used for public works to help their community, right? They even had courthouse sessions in here. They did public works, did relief aid, and then they had services until the temple was done. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, let's kind of walk around and look at this. And, you know, as far as the architecture goes, this is just basic, you know, normal old age style brick building. I do like how they did the architecture, the design around the soffit area.
Yes.
And now the neat thing here, this the tower on this one is 35 feet shorter. It's at 140 feet. And the way that they did this building is it's supported by 20 columns. Mm-hmm. And it has 29-foot ceilings. I mean, that's just unbelievable.
And they also have a gallery. You know, remember how we show those galleries?
And they have one on all four walls.
Right, north, south, east, and west.
But here we go. This is what I saw earlier. I wanted to get a picture of this too.
Yeah, I'm going to come back here into this.
So what does this one say? Holiness to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Commenced AD 1863, completed 1871. Well, look, you didn't even have to remember that. They told us.
Right.
When it was built and completed.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think it is.
Absolutely beautiful.
Visitors welcome, and I love that. Thank you.
They let visitors come in here?
It says visitors welcome.
Wow.
But when they're open, it's a little after 5 for us, guys, so we're not getting in, but...
Yeah, it's after hours. We're not getting in, but this is a beautiful place. This is the tabernacle.
But it's nice to know that if you're in town, you can, you know, come by and check it out. And again, we ask, anytime you're looking at someone else's faith, be very respectful.
Look at this. Erastus Fairbook Snow. We're going to have to definitely go back now. And let me take a picture of that like that right quick. And I'm going to read this, okay? Because we're going to definitely cover him.
Wow, Vermont.
Missionary founder of the St. George, president of the Cotton Mission. He was born in Vermont in 1818. He entered the Salt Lake Valley in July of 1847 in advance of the first company of Mormon pioneers. He was ordained an apostle at the age of 30. As a missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, he crossed the Great Plains 7 times and published the first foreign translation of the Book of Mormon in Denmark in 1850. Elder Snow presided over the Cotton Mission from 1861 to 1888 and supervised the construction of the St. George Temple and Tabernacle. This is dedicated to him.
Wow, that's really cool. I just, you know, and I don't know why, I just, that name kept speaking to me yesterday when we was walking in through that cemetery.
Right.
And he's a very interesting fellow.
Yes. You know, these guys that were covering their homes and stuff, they were very, very involved with the church and building the temple. Very dedicated and loyal.
Right. But how can you not respect someone that is that dedicated to their faith?
Right.
Even if I would 100% disagree with everything they say, I still have to respect them.
Yeah.
Because they're very faithful in what they do, and everything that they do, they are doing for the Lord in their way.
And I just want you to look at this guy. So we're walking around the side of it. You go up. It's crazy. These are big buildings.
Now, as far as a building, though, this is not like an impressive architecture or something. I would expect to see this in an 1800 building. Mm-hmm. Even what I was saying about the architecture of the sofas, I would expect to see that, but it doesn't take away from it. I think it's still very beautiful.
Well, look at those windows.
I was about to say,
and if you look up here, look, Inside the window
glass?
up there, you can see the gallery through the window.
Oh, you can see it really good from this angle. Let's see if I can catch it on
Can
camera.
you get it?
Well, no, on this angle, what I'm showing is the glass here
Yeah.
is probably before 1930. All of it is,
That
looks
is
like it's
amazing.
original glass. Or they saved some.
Wow.
But it looks clear, but when you get up to the
Close
side of
to
it, you
it.
can see it's wavy.
It is. And it looks like it's got another whole paint or something. In
Yeah,
it.
this glass was made, it was more or less poured and pressed versus the methods that they use today.
Oh, sidewalk change.
And they also have other chemicals that they add, but it's really great to see buildings. These doors, that door's not original. That one isn't either.
Let me go back here so I can do some pictures. Oh, look at that. That's just from the back side. Look at this, guys. That is beautiful. Hello.
Oh, and that's interesting.
You guys want to go on a quick tour?
10
Oh, wow. Yes?
Yes, sir, please.
It'll just be a quick one. We have a meeting coming up here.
Yeah, we're just doing a documentary on the whole Mormon settlement here. And we love the faith of these men that founded it. We've already been to Snow's grave and
You can't,
walked
you
around.
can't film me, and you can film anything else in there.
Okay, yes, sir, thank you.
Thank you so much. We're doing videos about all the men of faith that we've been going to their homes and doing the research and history on. Oh, I love
This gentleman here.
We're just going to give them a quick tour. Okay.
Yeah, we love these old buildings. Oh, that's the gallery. 20 columns.
Oh, we were studying the galleries that were built on all sides, north, south, east, and west. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
Guys, we had somebody let us in,
I'm in
and they were
awe.
gracious enough. Man, every hair
Look
on my
at the
body.
organ.
Oh, look at the organ. The organ was
the
put in, I think it said
dedicated in
1878.
1868? Wasn't it 1868?
That particular one.
The original one, yes.
Yeah, the original. The original pipes are up there. You can go up there and look at that.
Okay.
Which they would
So
say
the
Check out the
old
lighting.
ones out there are just decorative.
Okay.
Oh, this is amazing.
Can I go up here?
Beautiful. Holiness
Thank
to
you.
the Lord. Amen.
I'm telling you, this is a blessing. I'm telling you. We just came from the temple filming.
Look at up there at the above the crown. Those
Oh,
flowers
bless
in
you
the
for
ceiling.
doing this.
Where are you guys from?
Alabama.
Alabama?
Yes, so we're missionaries and ministers.
Okay.
And we're covering, we're out here in St. George working, and we're covering the ministry here
Okay.
for the Mormon church because we have a lot of respect for it.
We respect all faith.
So all the prophets from Brigham Young to David O. McKay have spoke from this podium.
Oh, Jay.
And some of those
He
gentlemen.
said
I
all
mean,
the prophets spoke from this.
oh,
Look
wow.
at this.
Originally designed it for about 2,000 people, but it'll seat maybe 1,000 now.
This is so beautiful. I feel so reverent in
I,
here.
that's
so
what I was about to say. I
humble.
have such a reverent feeling in here.
So the thing about this building, Brigham Young sent pioneers down here in 1862, 61 actually, but they started to colonize it in 1862. And at that time, that same year, he asked them to build this tabernacle so that the people would know that it was a permanent settlement. Plus, things were really trying to scratch a living out of the desert here. And so this building, the courthouse, the temple, Jacob Hamlin's house, the bishop's storehouse, and the cotton mill were all built with public works funds. So kind of a combination. So people donated to the bishop's storehouse, and then people were fed out of it as they worked on here. So it kind of created a way that it could make a little bit of a living trying to build this in the temple.
Sorry, I did not mean to leave my hat on.
Well, the cotton wasn't originally cotton that he wanted them to do. At
Okay,
first.
1861, what was happening?
The Utah War?
No. 1861, Civil War was started.
Well, 1860, the party
Well, yeah,
started
the-
coming out here. The party come out here to settle.
In 1847.
Okay.
So
Right, you're right, 1861 Fort Sumter.
So, speed things forward. The church started basically in New York. Then they went to Kirtland, Ohio. They went to Missouri. Okay, each of these they had some problems and got chased out. Ended up in Nauvoo, Illinois. Prophet Joseph Smith got killed, martyred, him and his brother. So they moved in 1844. In 1847, Brigham Young brought the first people to Salt Lake. So speed things forward, 1861, they knew about this area, but they decided they wanted it colonized and make, a pretty good settlement here. So some of the interesting things here, the windows, for example, were a guy over in Peter Nelson, actually was his name. He donated about $600, and that was exactly the amount of money they needed to order the windows. So everything in here is built with original wood. So even this is pine wood, but it's all stained to look like, better wood. The other thing, so that says 1875,
Yes, sir.
and this wasn't dedicated until 1877. So that's when he actually built that up there. The crowns represent the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The eye is like the all-seeing eye from the 1800s. All-seeing eye of God. And then it's holiness to the Lord, which is also in all our temples.
Yes, we've noticed that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And then, that's the faith in union, the sacrifices that they put forth to do this. So let's go up and look at the.
All right.
I'm going to give you guys a quick tour.
Thank you so much.
This means a lot. We just, wow.
This is our third trip out here.
During the day, you get a better tour too.
The company I work for just moved to Utah, so I'm pretty much working most of it.
See the old pipes in there.
Oh,
Underneath the stage there. Wow.
See the old pipes in there.
The kid, they just send the kid in there, and you have to pump it while they're playing the organ to get the air. Up there.
This is a very beautiful building.
They've done some renovations in here, like those posts are the original posts. But what they did is they took them out, they cut them in half, drilled a hole in the middle, then they put iron there, and then they put the two halves together. So there's lots of little
I
things.
wouldn't even guessed it.
And then, of course, everything in here is painted like that. Looks like that doorway goes absolutely nowhere. It's painted like marble. Again, it's that ponderosa pine.
And is that lighting original? Was it originally?
No, that's about the third page on that.
Okay.
On there. Those things actually, there's some pulley systems up in there. And they actually been cleared down. I was here one day when they were changing the light bulb in that middle one. And they just lowered it down. He walks over there, changes it, and then they ring it.
wow.
That's original. So these benches here are from actually the temple annex building up from the Salt Lake Temple.
Wow.
They were machine manufactured, you can tell. They don't look very comfortable, but when you put the seat down, you guys are welcome to sit in one. Put the seat down, it pushes the back. They're pretty nice to sit on.
Wow. In the South, we have Pentecostal wooden benches, so you don't get sleepy in service.
Yeah.
So you're uncomfortable. You have to pay attention.
I actually went to school in.
Oh, so you know where there you go then. So you understand what Pentecostal
Yeah, well, we're from the Birmingham area.
Yeah, there's some seats here with holes in them, right there.
Yes, sir.
And if you look at them close, they're actually a little wider than the other seats.
Oh, okay.
So I always look for those if I'm going to sit up here because of my posterior.
And it has a star in it.
What's that?
The holes make a star.
Yeah. So the symbolisms in here, you can see grapes. So cotton was a crop. They really didn't do very well with cotton. I mean, they broke even and they grew it. And it was an industry.
Okay.
It really wasn't profitable. Grapes, on the other hand, were very profitable.
Oh, I could see that here. I could see that.
So before the church completely maintained their no alcohol status, they actually used sacramental wine up until about 1920. So grapes were a very big crop here. There's a mine up here called, it's a silver mine up here between St. George and Cedar City. And the Catholic father there wanted to hold mass, so they let him use it here. There'd been another priest that had already met here, so they knew it could be done. But anyway, he didn't have a choir, so the LDS provided him a choir. They had to learn it in Latin. But anyway, this has been a community building since the first early days of the,
Well, that's kind of what we were looking at. It was like the I guess the community building,
They have a court here, downstairs, where where we looked in there. So let's go this way real quick. Show you guys
we appreciate you, sir, so much.
the balcony is and the stairways lead up.
Yes, sir.
That just doesn't quite fit in your mind. But what happened was Brigham Young had a real eye for building, and he'd come in here. They just framed this thing off, and he said, "Guys, we're gonna have to lower it because you can't see the speaker."
Oh, really?
So they lowered it down, but I'll take you guys.
Okay.
Show you what happened. So there's the now you're gonna see a really nice, fancy stairway. There's one in the temple, just like it, that goes up on one side of the temple. Well, there's two of them. But they were made by a guy by the name of Miles Romney. Mitt Romney's great-great-grandfather or something like that. But anyway, let's go up here and I'll take you guys, show you one of the things and then we'll go out.
Go ahead.
So
Just getting a picture. Go ahead.
Brigham Young said we have to lower it. Miles Romney in order to build a stair. And he said, I'm not touching that thing.
Wow.
You can see why. So if you hang it right there, we can walk on. Go ahead and walk down.
Okay.
Wow. You don't know what a blessing this is. This is our third trip out here, and this is the first time we got inside one of the churches. Beautiful. I'm gonna get a picture of this staircase.
Wood is really, I mean, they painted it to look like much better wood than it is. It's just plain wood. I'll show you in here real quick. So there's how they painted the wood. The way they got the stone, they cut it out of the mountain up here. There's a quarry you can actually walk up to. It's on about 700 West, I think, or something like that. Goes up by the golf course there. That's where they cut the stone. When they loaded it, they would pull the wagon over and load it up like that to bring it. And then all those stones are individual pieces. So it's like all the different stonemasons. It's like putting together a patchwork quilt.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah. And there's the old pulley system. That rock was there, it was a counterbalance for it. So there's one of the wagons from Silver Reef, and that's what they tore apart to, build that. There's the bell up there. The other thing up there is the clock. So you can imagine the pioneers here with no clock. So there's lots of court cases about fighting over water. You stole my water, my watch says. So when they got this clock up here, it was the first time they all go, oh, yeah, it's, okay, set our clocks all the same. So here's a stone they found here when they renovated. Interesting enough, they put a bottle of wine in there. The cork came off and ruined the drugs. So I think that might have been an original copy of the Book of Mormon.
Oh, that's a shame that would be
They
lost.
just left everything in there. There was some coins in there as well.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's almost like a time capsule. Wow.
And then when they did their renovation in the late 2000s,
Oh, let me go here.
they found these things like carpenters and plumbers and people like that do. They stuff things in the nooks and crannies. And stuff.
1874.
Yeah. So that's what it looks like up there now. And then this is what it looked like when they were building it.
Okay, under construction. Wow, that's beautiful.
And there's how they made the great mold up there.
Oh, yeah, I took a picture of those, the molding, yes. Oh, that's beautiful.
If you guys like to come back another time, they're open from 10 until 5. Almost every day except for Sunday, they're open from noon until 5.
Come on a Saturday then.
Then we could do
See,
that.
I work until 5. We live in Alabama, and the company that I do some work for just moved to Hurricane.
So that's what you're doing here?
Yes, sir.
And we just love, we love the history.
We love history.
So we have the tabernacle, of course, that you guys went through. We also have Jacob Hamlin's home.
We were there yesterday.
Okay.
He has a very interesting story.
Yes. Yeah. So did you get to go on the tour?
We didn't get to go in the house.
Because he works till 5.
So again, go on Saturday. Mm-hmm. You could probably do all 3 of these.
And then
We plan on doing them all in one day.
Of course, there's Brigham Young's house.
Yeah, we went there last time we were here.
Okay.
But we plan on going during business hours on Saturday or Sunday and hitting all of them.
See some other things. Right now, the Red Cliffs Temple is open to the public, so you can go through it too. It's over in Washington.
Okay.
So you guys can just show up and go through a tour of it.
Okay.
Yeah, see what the inside of a temple looks like. This one here had a couple of months ago, but it's closed now. So just members can go through it. So, you guys have any questions?
No,
I'll give you a quick tour.
no, you did great because we didn't even expect that. It's a blessing to get that. We really appreciate it. My name is Jennifer.
Jennifer?
Yes.
My name is Jay.
Jay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And our channel is Paracrypt, and I encourage you to watch some of our historical stuff. The last time we was out here, we did the Pioneer Park and all of that, and we talked. That's where we talked more about Brigham Young in the
We
first.
started with Brigham Young, talking about him.
Yeah.
My father's a minister, has been a pastor my whole life, so I grew up in church with
And
the
we
reverence
try.
for God. So, yes, I'm all about this. I love pioneers, missionaries, and their work and everything that happened in the history here. I am obsessed with this history.
Okay.
Because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is, and it's magnificent what a man can do with faith in God and a point of purpose.
I can let you guys out.
Yes, we'll go that way.
And I'll just close it.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
I really appreciate what you did.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it was a quick tour, but
I appreciate it. Thank you.
It definitely salted my oats. Thank you so much, sir.
see you guys.
Yes, sir. That was beautiful in there, baby. I love that.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it was. I think that was a good night.